Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition 2 Alpha 10. We've pretty much skipped an entire alpha through, well, fault of my body and other real world things going on. But let's not get into that. There's a whole talking and trucking episode about that. Go and watch it if you're interested. You're here for Curious Expedition 2. We're just going to crack right in. I mean, we've got 2 alphas worth of goodies to go through, including 2 more story mission type things at the end of the years. We've got difficulty levels. We've got complete lists of leaders to choose from the off now. And we can also skip the tutorial. So why are we waiting at the menu? Let's crack straight on. It's been a while. I still remember how it all began. Would you like to hear about it? No. I pondered the challenges ahead, the difficulty that awaited. Oh, right, okay, so we can go for tourist. That's 1 school. The adventurer of 2 schools. And the lunatic of 3 schools. The eyes on these schools seem a little bit sort of cat-like. A little bit not human-esque. Maybe alien. I mean, they've only got 4 teeth to start with. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 teeth. So definitely not human. You know what? We're going to go with adventurer. We're not too savvy with the game yet. Things are changing all the time. Don't want to throw myself into lunatic just yet. Let's get through the main story first. And then we'll, well, become a lunatic, I presume. Your previous party was lost, but don't despair. There are always new recruits. Choose a new leader and get back to work. So, the thing just to hit upon here is the adventurer before the leader, as it were, Cornelius, if you so will. He's still around. He's lazing it up on an island in a different save game. But for the sake of being able to check out these new story templates that have been set up, I think it's worth just jumping straight in and having a look around from the off, or as close to the off as we can be without having to go through the tutorial again. So now we get to choose from one of the 4 leaders, whereas before it was kind of random on what you could choose out of 2. We have the big game hunter. We have the anthropologist. These 2 were the ones originally given access to. We have the plunderer and the cartographer. I mean, let's check them all out. Why not? Why not? Big game hunter, a rugged trophy hunter, expert in putting down dangerous beasts and other threats in the wild. Confirm that Becky Carpenter is the big game hunter. Or, well, she is the big game hunter. We know that. She has a free ambush when attacking. That's new, I think. Don't hold me to that. That's new. She's got a cook this time around, although the associate that comes with the leaders is always different. That is randomly generated. We have the anthropologist, scientist of native cultures, creates anthropological studies that generate fame as you learn more about a tribe. Lorette Rousseau. Create studies of native cultures. So that is one of the older perks that you used to get in the original game. Which is pretty good for fame, but it does mean you have to camp up with more time and you can't annoy them, or else you don't get the extra bonus. We have, and these are the more interesting ones for me, the Plunderer, a scoundrel that gains sanity by looting precious treasures and artifacts. Cannot rest in native villages. Oh, nosy. Oh, nosy. I mean, I do like his Fu Manchu beard, but other than that, you know, that's not good. That's not good. Gain sanity by pocketing treasures. Sanity for treasure minus 50%. Oh, so it's the price of the treasure minus 50%. And that's the sanity you get. So really, you're only looking at about sort of 20 to 35 sanity back off anything, unless you have an upgrade to that as your experience goes up. Don't know. He comes with a pair of galoshes, though. Rubberized waders. Lovely. I mean, he's a pirate. Well, I say pirate. He's a plunderer. I automatically think pirate. Stop sniffing my crotch. And I think that means galoshes is the way to go, definitely. Then we have the cartographer. A globe-trotting adventurer creates fine maps that provide fame based on how well explored an area is. Gufran Aswad. Didn't they sing Shine? Shine, shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Whoa, shine. Oh, God. It's been a while. Do excuse me. Right, he creates maps. Oh, she creates maps while exploring. And again, they have rubberized waders. You know what? We're going to plunder it up because I really dig that moustache. Let's crack on. Who's our dog? What's our dog's name? It is Mr. Parnell. I mean, look at those teeth. Oh, yeah, okay. Likes to sniff crotches, but that's fine. Don't we all? Don't we all? So, I looked up upon the exposition grounds with a smile on my lips. Malin had chosen me to uncover the secrets of the islands. I vowed to not let her down. Okie dokie. My heart pounded with anticipation of the fame and glory that lay before me. But first I would need to hire some assistants. So. These are darkened out. Well, that's unusual. Unless it's sort of pushed me towards going to the Boussole Cassis. I entered the famed Boussole Cassis. I know I'm murdering this language. I do apologise. I entered the famed Boussole Cassis, the broken compass, and surveyed my surroundings. Renowned as a meeting place for would-be explorers, it was a likely place to find eager adventurers to join my trek. Let's have a look-see. I gave word that I was looking for adventurous sorts to join my expedition. Soon I had gathered a small set of candidates to choose from. Okay, 3 more people should be fine. Okie dokie. So we have the hunting dog to go with our hunting dog. We have a Roma trader, decreases prices when bartering. I do like that perk. And the travelling quack creates an elixir every 30 days. Dr. Derek Paul. Fine British name. We are going to go with Victoria Lee, I think, because I do like things being cheaper in general. However, she is superstitious. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. What's this guy? Cannot resist constant urge to steal objects, or the hunting dog who's A-OK. But we've got a hunting dog, so the Roma trader it is. Victoria Lee smiled warmly and bowed, her jewellery jangling quietly. I welcomed her gladly to the team. Nice. We've got the financier. That hasn't changed. We're not going to worry about that. The bustle of construction in the fairgrounds hummed around me. Okie dokie. Well, I mean, I guess we're going to have a look at the equipment dealer. I found the dealer skulking in the dark alleyway. He rubbed his hands together devilishly as I came closer. Best gear in Paddy! I mean, we can't buy anything, but we'll have a look, see if there's anything new here. And there isn't. No. So that's fine. We're not missing out on anything there. And, well, we can't do any more, so let's crack on, shall we? In the days leading up to my expedition, rumours had been circulating about new islands that had been found, similar to the one Malin had stumbled upon. Fine. Sifting through these rumours, I planned my course based on those that seemed most likely to contain grains of truth. So we can go to do trials and triangulations, which is a 1-star, or the Golden Pyramid, which is a 2-star. Rumour tells of a pyramid made of solid gold. Well, we need the fame and we need the tickets, so let's do that, shall we? Now, Malin had connections with the mysterious and secret explorer clubs, each of which was prepared to fund my expedition. Right, so we're being introduced formally now. The Royal Avalon Society was a British organisation created to learn about the wide undiscovered world. It was a venerable, prestigious club with a strict code of honour. Sounds like my type of place. Lux Labs, on the other hand, was a relative newcomer, an American corporation founded by Thomas Edison. They used expeditions to field test experimental technology. Cool. I'm enjoying the little bit of in-depth looking into. I'm going to get my words out today. Looking at the different Explorer clubs, other than them just being a face, we've actually got a little bit of a story. The Tai Chi Academy finally came from the Far East. Rumour was that they investigated dark supernatural influences in the world, assuming one believes in that sort of thing. Oh, well. There we go. So, working for Explorers Clubs will unlock unique items and characters. Thank you. Do not flinch from danger, but do not take unnecessary risks. The clubs are funding your expedition and will claim all leftover provisions when the expedition is complete. Awesome. You know what? Oh. Well, that's new. So, as you all know, in the last playthrough we did on this channel, I played with the Tai Chi Academy. And we would appear to have got up to rank 8, and more importantly, it seems to have saved it in between all the different people. So, the Royal Avalon Society, I did start a fresh playthrough, but I was having popping on the sound, so we left it there without you seeing anything on screen. And the Lux Labs was a testing bed for my own playing of the game before I even put anything out on the channel back when it was in early alpha. But I like the fact that it saved it, so it means you're not really starting from the beginning every time, which is useful. It means we get to see a lot more of what each society, will offer us in time. So, but as far as going with a different academy than we went from Tai Chi before, let's go with the Royal Avalon Society. They're British, you know. They're British. The night before I was to depart, the streets of Paris was awash with the flickering light of the street lamps as I made my way to the bar. It was the evening before my departure, and I was enjoying a glass of wine when I had an unexpected brush with fame. Oh. As I sipped my drink, I was approached by Isabella Bird, known for her journeys into the rough American frontier. I still vote civilization a nuisance, society a humbug, and all conveniently a crime. Well, aren't you a glass half empty kind of girl? Starstruck, I chatted with the celebrity about inconsequential things for a while before she introduced the topic of the disappearing islands. Smiling, I deflected Isabella Bird's interest, pretending I knew nothing. She pressed harder, but I would not reveal Malin's secrets to a complete stranger. Eventually, she grew impatient in the face of my evasions and bid me good night, striding off with an air of irritation. Eccentric lady, if I'd say so myself. That's it. Clean that dust off, boy. Let's set sail. Combat tip. Dice can be boosted by other dice of the same colour. Tip top. Tip top. It's all looking a lot more tidy. Definitely. Oh, wow. Look at that. Lovely. Sort of sunsetty? Or was it dawn? I don't know. As I neared the side of the expedition, a small supply ship pulled alongside. I wondered what the Royal Avalon Society had in store for me. Well, oh, and they've changed the discount thing to a little tag. Interesting. 50% off. Betel nuts provides an invigorating burst of energy that enhances your reflexes. Okay. Well, I mean, let's haggle. I don't know how much that's worth. 5. It'll get us some nuts, I suppose. Let's buy chocolate. We like the chocolate. I think that will be enough. I don't think I'm going to need a medikit for the first one. However, torches are always useful. Probably 1 shovel. That leaves us 8. What do the nuts do again? Provides an invigorating burst of energy that enhances your reflexes. It's a re-roll. I'm going to skip that, I think. I'm not planning on getting into too much danger this time around. Vigor tonics. What are our dye? I didn't properly look. We've got green, blue and green. And oh my life. We've got... What be you? Plunderer's kit. Tools used to chop treasure into manageable bits. Oh, okay. In which case, I'm probably going to need the vigor tonics. So 2 of them. And we've got enough for the nuts, so let's take them. Why not? My equipment chosen, I considered if there was yet more to be done before I landed on the island. We always take water, because we don't know what we're up against. And let's go. Ancient legends told of a great golden temple on the island that loomed ahead. A massive ancient thing, and made of pure gold. I was to find this legendary structure, adding to the already substantial honour of the Royal Avalon Society. Da, 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 da. Right, so we are coming in from the north. We have a compass. The compass shows the general direction of your goal. It gets more accurate as you explore more. Oh, so is this a permanent fixture now? Cool. So we are in the... Is that it? Is that the size of the island? This is it? Just up and down that little bit. We'll be fine. We don't need the compass. Let's crack on, shall we? So... I mean, we're talking about a very small island here. I'm not too fussed. Oh, they've changed the question marks as well. Let's look at those butterflies. Let's go to the question mark. As we approached some strange-looking holes in the ground, we were astounded when gigantic carnivorous plants suddenly sprang from within. Careful, needle plants. We managed to stay out of their clutches, but we would do well to stay observant and avoid these plants in the future. Let's carry on carrying on. Oh, look, it's a stone statue. Oh, look at those bloody mosquitoes. There's loads of them. All right. I had discovered a granite idol. Its ghastly visage twisted into a cruel grimace. It was a disconcerting sight, and I was eager to move on. Valuable offerings, apparently placed by local tribesmen, were strewn about the base of the statue. Well, let's have a look. We should not meddle here. We have fish and we have horn flutes. Let's take the fish. Close. Decrease loyalty. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. That's no worries. So we have an upstream cost of 6 here. As long as we avoid the mosquitoes, that's fine by me. Oh, we found the village. As we entered the village, an missionary informed me that the chieftain was awaiting my visit. I would surely anger him if I did not come. I should have picked up the flute now. Oh well, never mind. The Plunderer explorer cannot rest in villages. Use stolen treasure to recover sanity. Okay, that's fine. So, as we meet the ruler, I suppose, the chieftain welcomed me to his tent, offering a steaming cup of tea. Nice. To my delight, it was surprisingly delicious. After a time, the chieftain made it clear that the custom among his people was to offer a gift when visiting. He looked at me expectantly. Maha? No, I'm a plunderer. Not a charity worker. I made it clear that whatever their traditions, I would not be handing over any of my hard-won goods. Mivabodazi Sexon! I think that's what I said. He was rather upset by my actions, and I exited the tent hastily. Emerging from the darkness of the chieftain's tent, I squinted my eyes against the sun. It felt good to breathe fresh air again. A man from the village opened a small woven box, revealing the village's trade goods. What you got, friend? Oh, he does like his totem sticks. Doesn't like his bezel nuts, though, so that's not going to be worth a lot. Dream mushroom, a hallucinogenic mushroom that greatly elevates the mood, but has permanent psychological after effects. Don't they all? All the fun things do. All the fun things do. I don't think there's anything we can buy here off him, which is good for us. I mean, we could buy a spiked club. That is probably the best thing to go for. However, 58. I mean, I don't think we're going to come close to be able to do that. I mean, we've got 5 there. You're not going to want my water, are you? So, just... Oh, out of curiosity. Oh. Oh, yes, because I haven't put the club in. There we go. There we go. Look at that red bar. There's no chance, is there? Have it all. Have it all. I'm not far off. Can I have anything back? Can I have my nuts back? No, he wants his nuts. I'm going to do that because we are really badly off for red dye. So I think it's worth doing. Right, so the next day I felt I was being watched. We got ready and sallied forth as new adventures awaited us. The villagers were relieved that I was leaving. Right, so let's get this equipped. I mean, right now, I myself, as the leader, don't have anything in my hand. So now I am going to be holding a spike club. Awesome. Right, so we are on 49. Health's not too bad. So we won't worry too much about that for the time being. Let's just have a quick look here. Can we see? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be missing anything that way. So to here. To there. Oh, we have a shrine. Oh, we have a chicken. Oh, it's a quail. A raw game bird. Cannot be eaten unless cooked. Good times. So you are completely pointless. There's mosquitoes there. So let's go to there. Let's just go to there. That's fine. Let's stand on that. At least we've got... We know we can run away worst case scenario from there. And we'll probably have to go north again after this anyway. And let's eat all the chocolate. Let's approach the shrine and let's hope for the best. We stood before a temple comprised of huge stones. The structure was slightly tilted and subsiding. The ground seemed as if it could open into a gaping chasm at any moment. Inside was a small empty chamber, a long hallway leading to the main altar. My eyes fitted to and fro, searching for traps. I mean, what are the chances, eh? Terrible. Pretty terrible. You know what? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Show me the money. Show me the money. Knocking on the walls, I noticed that one section echoed with a hollow resonance. Upon inspection, I found a subtle slab door leading to a second chamber. Well, we're going to push it, aren't we? Oh, no. All right, come on. We've done it once. We've done it once. Bugger. All right. I heaved and strained with all my might, but the slab would not budge. Whatever secrets lay inside would have to wait for a mightier traveller than I. I considered the main chamber once more. Pictographs upon the altar warned that a great chasm would open beneath the shrine if the treasure here were disturbed. We better disturb it then. Oh, we've got an hallucinogenic toad. Pretty good. We grabbed what we could and dashed outside as the ground around us started to collapse. An expanding chasm was forming and we would need to move fast to stay alive. Missing narrator text! Last sieved evt. Leave clear flags. A group of native warriors appeared out of nowhere. They must have been following me since I left their village. They demanded I pay tribute to balance my sacrilege here. I mean... So we can't deny the tribute. So we're going to pay it or attack. Let's see how much they want. Will you be interested in taking my haggle and a quail and a toad? 2 toads? You like my toads, don't you? You like my toads. Can I have my quail back at the very least? I mean, how are we doing? We're not doing the best, in all fairness. Or we could fight them. You know what? Screw it. Let's attack. I would not be intimidated by these extortionists. I answered their demands with force of arms. 60 health. We got this. We got this. I mean, maybe. Right. So, how are we going to play this? How are we going to play this? Shield it. Thump and squelch. We've got 1 reroll. I mean, we better roll that other die, I suppose, and see what it comes up as. Green. Green. Alright, so block damage, target self, along with a trap and a shield, and then we can hit someone. And that's all we can do, I think. So we'll do that. We are going to throw the trap out. We are going to put the shield down. And then we better see what these guys are going to do. Trained strike. Target hostile damage 20. Trained strike. Flurry. Target 3 random enemies, damage 10. So really we need to be taking on the back one. 6 damage. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Ow. Haha. Oh, 2 hits. Ow. Flee! We need to flee. I stood no chance and had to about face and flee. Oh no! The dog is the dog left behind? It was only later that I realised I had dropped valuable equipment as I made my escape. Essentially, we've dropped everything. Great. Great. They're not happy either. They're not. I need a toad. I put my tongue to the rough surface of the toad and felt a euphoria overtake me as reality began to waver and distort. Cool. I see the puppet master sitting behind a glowing wall of glass. Victoria Lee shuddered with excitement whenever she saw valuables. Oh, awesome. Right. So, I mean, at least we got the llama left, I suppose. Which is pretty cool. That's it, though. So these guys, I presume, are going to be on us. They're not going to be happy, are they? Let's push through. We're about to be cut off. I do like the water though, falling down into the abyss. That's pretty cool. Is it finished? Let's go down this way just in case it hasn't. Oh, yeah, we can cross here. Good, good. Right, so. You know what? Let's just get up on here. We might be able to see down the river from here. Yeah, I know. Low sanity. What are you? A parasol office. Well, there's nothing in that direction. What are you? Don't know. Okay. We're just going to head up to there. We're going to take the sanity hit at some point. A crocodile. Awesome. There we go. Insanity event. I knew we needed food. What the hell is happening here? But still I was surprised when Victoria Lee suggested slaughtering and eating dear old Mr. Parnell. No! I knew Lee was right, but I could not bring myself to do the deed. Lee stomped off angrily. She doesn't like me anyway. That's fine. I can live with that. Right, so do we get a 0% chance? Awesome. You're angry. You are angry. I mean, we can approach the native hut. I don't think it's going to do us any good. I encountered a worn, poorly constructed hut in the wilderness. A desperate-looking man peered out at me, his pale, emaciated form sparking pity. The man entreated me pitifully. He had thought to find riches in this land, but now was trapped and desperate. Any help I could give would be a godsend. I have nothing I can give you. Do I? You know what? You can have a small donation. Have a quail egg. Deal. 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 No. He doesn't even want the... You can't be that emancipated if you don't want my quail egg. No. 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 Ungrateful. Ungrateful. We are done, good sir. Oh, Lordy. Anxiety was becoming a burden for the trek. Victoria Lee told us that she had been so nervous that she had dropped an item during... Not the llama! She had been so nervous she had dropped an item during the previous leg of our journey. Great. Awesome. I mean, we're seeing it's 0%. We might as well use it all the way. What be you? Cave. I peered into a mysterious tunnel. From where I stood, I could see nothing but darkness inside. Can we enter? I'll give it a go. No, of course we can't. We plunged into the dark cave. In our haste, Victoria Lee's foot became lodged beneath a stone, and she took a hard fall. After checking that she was capable, we continued on. Oh, at the far end of the cave, I found a beautiful grotto with an astonishing variety of mushrooms. Oh, my life. We need to take them all. I don't care what they are. We need them. Yep, that'll do. Take it all. We took them all? We took them all. Let's get out of here. Let's eat the mushrooms. I mean, yes, it's a sanity hit, but hey-ho. So, the natives are on us. The crocodiles are on us. They seem to be working in pairs now. They're teaming up with that hated. So let's get out of here as quick as we can. Let's move over to there. We have something. Thank God. Let's approach the springs. At least we can get healed up here. We reached the natural hot water springs. The water tasted salty, very likely from a geothermal groundwater. We'll rest. We prepared camp and I told the people to rest. It was a pitch black night as we rested by the fireplace. During our recent travels, Victoria Lee tumbled to the ground. Her foot must have caught something. Travelling with her would be much harder now. Cool. So, ready for promotion? I mean, is it worth promoting you? Are you going to leave me at the end of this? Everyone enjoyed the sojourn. Delicate steam laced the water as we prepared to leave. Bathing in the hot springs had astoundingly healed all our wounds. Cool. We'll rest once more. Something good might happen. As we sat comfortably by the fire, Victoria Lee began to good-naturedly demand a story of my travels. I tried modestly to demur, but she was quite insistent. Impossible. So no. In the tent, Victoria Lee had to be satisfied without any story. I could see the disappointment on her face, but some things are too private. My past would remain my own. Beautiful. Okay, so we should be alright from here on in. Everyone's off our back, which is good. I mean, we got this guy here. I don't think he's going to have anything for us, but we'll have a look. To my surprise, I encountered a colourfully dressed travelling merchant. The man groaned beneath the weight of a heavy pack containing his wares. He hesitated before presenting us with a selection of his wares. They seemed to be the remains of previous less successful expeditions. What are you? Saddle. Oh, okay. We can't ride the dog, sadly. We have a sextant. That's worth quite a lot. We have amber goggles. To be honest with you, we can't afford any of that. So, thanks, but no. I mean, that's worth 2. That's worth 5. So we've got 7 to play with. I suppose it makes sense to buy those. And then we might get a little bit back if we get back to Paris. So that'll do. Our business concluded. I ventured into the wilderness once more. So, is this the pyramid? My life. Not the best to start, but we survived. Our final destination taunted us with its golden glory. Success! After weeks of travelling, great joy overcame me. I knew that the name Antoine Cousteau would be respected within the community of intrepid adventurers. And there we go. So we got the reward. We've brought back a few provisions, so a little bit for that. Nothing major. A treasure of some butterflies. And that's it. Oh, that's good. Do excuse me. So we actually get a summary at the end of the expedition now. That is very good. That's very handy. Cool. Cool. And more importantly, we get to choose a perk. We have Spelunker. Receive 3 torches for each island. Torches +3. We have Fresh Air Fanatic. Increased anti-game when resting in nature. And we have Mycologist. 3 mushrooms given at the start of each expedition. You know what? 3 torches. 3 free torches at the start of each expedition. I say okay. Upon my return to Paris, a street urchin delivered a note from Maylin asking to meet her in the Boussole Casse Tavern. I look forward to sharing my discoveries. And that is where we're going to leave this first expedition, jumping back into Curious Expedition 2 Alpha 10. It was a messy one, but we got through it. So, hey, and indeed, ho. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.